Hello and welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons on Overdrive Theatre. My name is Neil and I will be a dungeon master for this evening. Joining me are Alex.
Hello, I'm Alex. I am playing a halfling rogue called Milo Silentfoot.
We also have Nick.
Sup, brah? I'm Banther Snipes, the Wood Elf Ranger.
We have James.
I'm playing the Forge Cleric Marcin Cadorson.
And we have Chantelle.
Hello, I'm Chantelle, and I'm playing the Wood Elf Bard Sariel.
There is no Chantelle, only DM's Bane.
DM's Bane.
Bane.
Yes, every time I roll you with some sort of creature. Oh no, it can't do that because something's happened because the bard stopped it. Oh well.
1-4.
Anyway, as I go back through my notes. Last time you left the town of Hadler's Hope, in one of the northernmost islands of Rália, the continent you find yourself on. You were heading back towards Carrigan Moor, which is the city that you started in. You had a wonderful dinner of avocado toast. You had coffee and cream. You had all the fineries that were apparently not on the previous ship. Yeah, this is it's quite a lovely and more relaxed voyage home. The vessel you find yourself on is a large sloop. It is a lot faster, a lot smoother, and just generally better. Although your dreams seem to have been, as ever, disturbed. One of you had kind of a vivid dream about being back in the city, but not all was quite as it seemed.
Brum, brum, brum.
Also, you keep seeing an appearance of rodents or something following you. It's a thing. It's a thing. So you wake on another beautiful morning in the middle of the lonely sea, and as you come to, the rest of the crew is going back their duties. The Bobs on the ship itself, and the Captain Ariso and Lillian. They're not where you are at the moment. So, is there anything you wish to do at the moment?
Have we just
Walk the
woken up?
boat.
On the boat, yeah.
I'll go back to the lookout, mate.
Is
there a lookout? Crow's nest.
Yes, there is a crow's nest. You're just going to go straight up there.
As far as I'm aware, I never gave the spyglass back.
Okay. Yeah. So you're on the good ship Renown, which is the one you found in the middle of the sea. Terra obviously sank after the incident with the Kraken. As I go back through all of my notes.
Release the Kraken!
Release the Kraken. Good. Yes. You're not going to do breakfast?
What is for breakfast?
What is going on here?
What is going on
Breakfast.
here? Well,
Breakfast. It's avocado toast. I'm going to throw the halfling overboard.
The halfling disappears. Psh.
Okay.
I'm so angry. I want to see the manager.
You go and find the Bob that is in charge of cooking. They're not
Bob.
that far away.
Hello there, Chef Bob.
Chef Bob. This is Yar. Good morning. Would you care for a spot of breakfast?
What is today's delightful dish? Please do not tell me it's avocado toast.
Well, if you don't want the avocado toast, we can have regular dry white toast. There's a bit of porridge just to stick your insides together.
I'll take porridge.
I'll take porridge.
Do like a good
Okay.
pottage.
Pottage and porridge are very different things.
Yes, porridge.
Pottage is stew with assorted meat bits.
My life has been a lie.
And porridge is
Oats.
is oats. Yeah, sticky oats and milk and a bit of sugar. Maybe a bit of honey.
Or cream.
No.
Or salt, depending.
Porridge it is.
Yeah, the Scottish put salt in it, but they're wrong. So
They are.
whatever.
The Scottish.
The
They do what they like.
Needs to have
Yeah.
brown sugar in it.
Yeah, if you're ever in Scotland and someone says, "Oh, would you like porridge?" say, "No, thank you. I'll have the cornflakes," because they will put a literal fistful of salt in the porridge, and I don't know why. I honestly don't know why.
No.
Yeah,
The ranger's rooting.
the ranger is rooting through his bag.
What are you looking for?
None of your business.
He's looking for sweets.
I was
Is
like
it-
trying to find some scissors for this.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Anyway. Yeah, you have breakfast. It is delightful. It sustains you throughout the morning because why would it not? Who's going up to the lookout's nest?
Me.
I'm gonna go up to the deck though. After our last experience on the high seas, I'm just gonna go up to the deck and go to the edge of the ship and just
She's going up to the
look.
dick.
I'm just gonna keep a close eye out on what's going on.
So you head up to the weather deck, which is the topmost deck, and you both head out there. The halfling, is the ranger going up there with you, or are you just doing a halfling solo mission today?
I'm just gonna tar off. do
Just
my thing.
solo.
So you're soloing it. Okay,
He's
well,
flying solo.
I would like an athletics check, obviously, because you have previously not quite made it. Although we did already roll for seasickness, and I think you and so Banther and Milo did pass.
Choke. So
I'm gonna-
choke.
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's strength roll, isn't it?
athletics.
Dex.
Athletics
strength.
is strength.
Yeah,
Acrobatics
nat-
is the other one.
Natty T.
Natural 20. Yeah, you managed to.
You trip and fall to your death.
Yeah, without having to wait for the ranger, you just go for it. You just straight up there like a person who really likes climbing rigging. Maybe a sailor. Maybe it's in your blood.
It can be.
If you weren't feeling a little bit queasy there up at the top. But you do have the spyglass, which apparently you didn't give back. Being a rogue, that's not an unheard of thing. And you go up there. There is one of the bobs already up in the crow's nest, which is a large, fairly wide platform at the top of the main mast. There is a rope that runs around it, and it's a reasonable day. There are clouds sort of gathering around the island, kind of way in the distance, and
Good day, Bob.
you're moving at some speed. It's it's a reasonable clip that the boat has. Right. Everyone else? So we have Vasin Kadosan.
Yes.
What are you doing on this voyage?
Seeing if I'm needed to fix anything, otherwise just sit on the deck.
Okay.
See if one of the bobs will teach me to fish or something.
You want one of the bobs to teach you to fish?
If they are. If they're not, I won't bother.
Well, the bobs are quite a few of the bobs are actually at the front of the boat, and they are looking at the blister. They're just trying to. They're just sort of working over the machinery, and so the blister you put together.
We put it
the
together
previous
and
day.
fired it, and it went. Choom.
Yeah, so they're working with that. You go over to them, and they greet you heartily because they are nautical folk, but also nautical folk that have been assisted in their
They're fixins.
fixings. Yeah, there is. There's not too much they need to do. They're sort of greasing this thing up and making sure it's kept free of the elements and the salt and things.
Should be good.
Yeah. But one of them does agree to teach you how to fish, or at least
Hey.
fish with you. It's not too much how to teach. They got a line. There's no fishing rod. It's literally just a line with a hook on it, and it's more to do with what you put on the end. And as you sit down, they attach little pieces of shiny metal just up from the hook, and then throw the thing overboard while keeping hold of the line and just holding it between their fingers. And they do that for a bit and pull out a fish, which they throw into a bucket, and they do that a couple of times, and then they show you how to do the same thing. So they hold the line, hand the line over to you, and you throw it into the water, and they show you just how to feel the tension. So as you're clipping through the water, you can actually feel the line pulling as it's dragging through the ocean itself. But after a while, you feel line definitely goes tight. There's definitely weight to it. Can you roll a dex for me?
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah,
18 plus 2.
you feel it going, and you give it a good old yank, and you start reeling this thing out of the water as hard as you can, and you see sort of skipping over the waves as you're really pulling this rope in, a little fish, and it's just splashing on the surface. And the bob's like, no, you can be a little bit more gentle with it. You don't need to really just yank it in. You're just gonna give it a gentle tug.
Okay.
But you bring it on board and throw it into the bucket, and then carry on with that.
Yay!
So Ranger Banther.
It's me.
Yeah,
Ranger
Hi.
Bob.
Ranger Bob.
You're right
So,
there, Bob.
Are you doing anything specific on this voyage? The voyage home.
Oh! And what
What?
did you say we've eaten? Or was that just the specific people?
I mean,
So I should probably give the doggo some food.
yeah. I mean, everyone's. You can still do breakfast if you want. Well, we can head back there. So you head back to the. Yeah, you head to the Bob, Chef Bob.
Chef Bob, how's it going?
Chef Bob.
Got any meat?
Bob.
That's why I'm doing some fishing for the doggy. It's good for their coats.
Fish.
Yeah.
Feed it
Fish
on
oil,
fish.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bob says, "Oh, I have something for your dog," and he gets a little bowl and there's some meat scrap in there, and he puts it down. And then
Thank you,
pours
Chef Bob.
just a little bit of seasoning over the top, and puts a little sprig of rosemary on the top of that. Yeah, it looks like the Bobs, the boat Bobs, the unnamed Bobs. They seem to be quite skilled in what they do, and quite knowledgeable as well. So
Rather a good bunch of bobs.
yeah, so your
A good
doggo has
bunch of
been
Bobs. Good.
fed. And you have the obviously have the option of toast, avocado toast, or porridge.
I shall just eat that porridge, I guess. Porridge.
Eat the dog's food.
I shall just
fight the dog.
just-
Come on.
I just eat the dog.
Let's
What?
eat the dog. It's more meat in it.
Yeah.
Better not after the trouble we went through to get that damn dog for you.
So I haven't found an oil lamp yet.
Oh yeah, you set fire to the dog, and it sets fire to everything else.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Cute.
I mean, I would change your alignment if you started doing stuff like that, but hey.
Yeah, I'm not that brutal.
None of
Yeah.
us really are.
So Chantelle, Sariel, is there anything specific you're doing up on deck, or are you just?
No, I'm just a bit nervous considering our first trip across here, so I'm gonna be half keeping an eye. I probably will get my loot out because that helps to keep me calm. So I'm gonna sit there and I'm just gonna walk along and be playing it, but I am gonna be just keeping an eye out.
Okay, so you're just playing your loot. You're not doing anything specific. You're just giving it a good old strum.
Just giving me loot a good old strum and just looking out to sea.
Okay, good.
I'm always saying that when I'm in my bedroom.
Well,
I'm just giving it a good strum.
Wow.
No,
We
we
went
laughed.
I
No,
mean,
we
you
laughed.
do have like a few guitars. It's
yeah, I was
understandable.
gonna say the guitars. Okay, good. Wow. Good.
Boss music battle.
Yeah. Bass battle. Bass battle. Why am I sat so close to the desk? I don't need to be sat so close to the desk. In fact, when I sit further back, I get bigger on the camera. What witchcraft is this? Oh,
Yeah, just stand away from it. It looks a bit bigger.
ah.
Perspective.
See what you did there. Anyway, yeah, up in the crow's nest. Do you want to roll? Give me a couple of rolls for perception. If you
Hark,
should
Captain!
so
I
will.
spy something with my eye. What is it? You gotta guess what it is.
Just one eye.
Fishy
you,
tarts.
Fishy tarts.
Mermaids.
Mermaids.
A 19 and a 3.
A 19 and a 3. And you're free of the effect of the dust, which you took last time. So, yeah, you roll 19. You're up in the crow's nest. Yep. Yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day to be on the ocean. It's a good day to be a boater. There is another shape on the horizon. There's definitely a shape on the horizon.
Kraken-y type shape.
No, looks like it could be another vessel. But then you're trying to keep your eye on it, and is it there? Is it not?
Can I point this out to the other Bob up in the crow's nest, see if he can see it?
Well, yeah, I'll have a look. And he turns the way you've been scanning the horizon. You don't need to spot the same area or horizon. So he has a little look. He gets quite a good roll. Yeah, there'd be a boat, a vessel. I should probably let someone know.
Jolly good. Off you go. I'll stay up here, keep a lookout.
Just yell.
Not my boat. Bob can sort that out. I've done my bit.
All right. So, yeah, Bob. Bob.
Bobamus.
Bob. How do we come to a boat of Bobs? Oh, yeah, because I wasn't going to name them all. Yeah, Bob yells down and points in the direction of this other vessel. As he does, helmsman Bob throws... what is Nick doing?
I don't
Making
know.
some glasses.
What?
Are you... What are you doing with your face?
Nothing. Just nothing.
He's made a pair of 80s retro glasses.
Out of paper?
I was just doing some craftsmanship whilst you were
Okay.
just doing stuff.
He's learning some rope craft. It's fine.
All right. Yeah, they throw the wheel over, which takes them onto a course which is going to close in on this thing. As you look down on the deck, anyone on the weather deck can see Lillian clip-clopping over the weather deck, and she goes to the back of the boat to the poop deck, which is the upper deck at the back of the boat. It's the one at the back of the boat. It's literally nothing to do with poop because that's not.
That's the wheelhouse, yeah?
Yeah, that's where the wheel is. And her and Arisa, Captain Arisa, are having a little chat. Little chat.
I'm going to try and get closer and see if I can listen in.
You get closer and
You're always
see...
talking about how OP you are. You mean you can't hear the other boat?
I mean...
Natural perception of like 17 or
17,
something.
yeah.
Like, just taste a little bit of water. Just seawater, just spooning it in. Yes. I think, and the other, I don't know why you've got a West Country accent.
I was going to say, why do I sound like a farmer? I sound like one of the Bobs, to be perfectly honest.
Well, you sound like one of the Bobs because I can't do a
Chantelle voice.
Chantelle accent. Yeah, I was just trying to think. Wow, where's she
To be
from?
perfectly honest,
Yeovil?
West Country's it's pretty damn close, so it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Regional.
the other side of the country. I could taste they haven't got enough fibre in their diet.
Ain't got enough taters.
Anyway, yeah. You get a little bit closer, and Arisa seems to be a little bit more animated than normal, and Lillian's kind of not fully on board with whatever Arisa is talking about. You'd need to get a lot closer if you were gonna do that. You'd probably need to be up on the poop deck with them.
Okay, I'm going to get up on the poop deck.
Okay, you
Just
take,
straight up stand next to him and be like,
all right.
What are
You
you
take
talking about?
steps up onto the poop deck, and
I mean, I can try and do it. I can try and sneak up in there and be a bit quiet
Okay.
about it.
in the
mean,
middle of it.
if you want to roll stealth and see if you can nonchalantly get up onto the poop deck to listen in on their conversation, then you can.
Natural 20, so 24.
Is everybody using rigged dice tonight?
I didn't mean to.
Watch the DM die inside!
Isn't a natty tea just a natty tea?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
it
it's
is
the
just a
best.
natty
It's the
tea.
best you can possibly do, but 24 is still pretty high. Said the Virgin Mary. Come again? All right, cool. Yeah, you head over to the steps that lead up onto the poop deck, and one of the bobs just happens to be going past, and you sort of sneak alongside the bob as you're going up, and then kind of around the back, and you don't think anyone's seen you. I mean, you're pretty stealthy, pretty cunning there. You're listening in. Yeah, it seems like Ariso's very interested in this other ship, and Lillian's putting forward the fact that you have a schedule. The ship has a schedule to keep, but yeah, Ariso really wants to go over and investigate the other ship. It's talking about
Because he is a
fruit.
pirate.
Avocado. There's something. He's interested in the cargo. That's as much as you can make out without actually getting closer.
Sorry, I was just writing down he's a something pirate on my bit of paper. I'm not
Sorry.
allowed to swear though.
He's a scallywag.
He's not a pirate, is he?
Privateer, we've already discussed this one.
Okay, so my notes say he's an effing pirate.
I mean, well,
He's a privateer.
let's see. Nope. And yes. So Ariso really hasn't twigged on to the fact that you are standing basically right behind him. But Lillian, on the other hand, says, "My dear, why don't you step forward and join in this conversation?"
Okay, I
Oh, school teachers caught you.
do so. I do so. I'm going to step
Smoking
up
behind
next
the bike sheds.
to. I'm going to stand
mean-
next to Lillian.
She speaks with authority, although she is not as tall as you. She is tiefling, but she is tiny tiefling. Tiny. Look at my tiny teeth. Tiny teeth. Yeah, she is tiny tiefling. She looks at Ariso and says, "The dear captain is interested in a little business deal with the other vessel. We could go over there and perform some business with them. It is all above board as far as the vessel and the crew are concerned, but there may be some things that go on that your party is not that happy about. If you read between these particular lines, you can always go down to the orlop deck and see if there's anything that needs to be repaired, or play a game of cards. It shouldn't take too long, I don't think."
I thought we had a schedule to keep.
"Well, we do, but Ariso is insistent that he also has a crew to feed and pay, so..."
I mean, there are cheaper things to eat than avocado. Have you ever thought of that, Captain?
Well, we don't just eat the avocado, we sell the avocado in port. You see, the
They
business
got port
transaction...
as well. Bloody hell.
The business transactions out here, well, you take some from the merchant ships that go by. Not exactly piracy, but it's not exactly completely legal. It's kind of the song of the sea, you see. By taking some of the merchant's cargo, it means that there is a scarcity once you reach port, and that increases the prices, you see. So they get the same amount for half the cargo, and we get some for our cargo, and we get to feed and pay my crew, so...
Okay, I'm going to turn to Lillian. Are you paying him for us being here?
Oh, well, yes, but these are businessmen, so they're not going to turn down another payday.
Tell you what, Captain, how about if we help you with your little business transaction and we go over to that ship with you? I mean, of course, I'd have to speak with my colleagues. I don't know what you want to call them.
Mm-hmm.
How about, considering you are delaying our getting home, and we've got incredibly, important business to be getting on with as well, how about you give Lillian half of her gold back?
Well, it's an interesting proposition. I don't quite know what you think they're paying us. Certainly wouldn't be through Lillian.
Lillian, who's paying them?
She looks at you and looks at Riso and says, Charlie and I are okay. We don't need help with our business. It's a straightforward transaction. The money's already changed hands, and we did own the previous ship. I'm assuming we own this one. And Ariso kind of looks a little bit. Yeah, it turns out that actually the ship itself is probably owned by Charlie.
That's interesting. Do you get a cut of their profits of whatever they trade?
She doesn't respond, but it's a certain smile just creeping across the face.
Chantelle gets a degree in law, and it's just like profits.
Yeah, but isn't it
So-
the wrong type of law?
So technically then, for him doing this extra business would benefit you and Charlie in some way.
Well, it would probably benefit me more than Charlie. You've met Charlie. He's he's very much. Have you seen a cat? A kitten? When it has something on its mind, maybe it's chasing a mote of dust across the floor, and nothing can dissuade it from chasing that mote of dust, no matter what's going on around it. Charlie's
Okay.
very, very bright and very intelligent, and has many, many business dealings, but he's busy at the moment, distracted.
Okay.
He'll fill you in when we get back to Carrigan Moor, I'm sure. It's related to everything that, well, at least I've seen so far, and I'm sure you've seen some things that are strange.
I mean, we've had a pretty hard journey, to be perfectly honest. We all have. I mean, I'm more than willing to help with your little endeavour here, but I really think me and my party should be compensated for it. We've been halfway across this continent. You know, we've had some pretty close calls. We nearly drowned on your last voyage, so I mean, I'm more than willing to help. But I think we should get a cut of your profits, or a cut of at least this excursion. No, we've got a dog to feed now as well. They're expensive.
Hustling the hustlers.
I want you
Bar
to
is what I
roll.
do.
I want
Go
you
back to
to
the
roll
bar.
persuasion.
Doesn't Chantelle have like plus 40?
25.
Got +7.
Mm-hmm. Lillian doesn't say anything. Says literally nothing. There is a smile on her face that hasn't quite disappeared. She watches you and she watches Ariso.
Is she smiling with her eyes or just her face? Just a
Uh,
mouth.
There is, yeah.
Is
There
it genuine amusement, or is it like, I'm going to feed you to the sharks in a minute? Smile.
No, there is genuine amusement there. It is
Yeah,
the
we're not gonna bite them.
amusement. It is the amusement of watching two mice fight. If you happen to be a cat.
That's fair enough.
Yes, Lillian's interesting. Yeah, she says, you will be compensated. There's no question about that. There's never been a question about it.
Oh, I know you and
It's,
Charlie are paying us. I want him to pay us as well.
Ariso. Ariso owes us more than he could pay you. We'll talk to Charlie when we get back to Carrigan Moor.
Okay. I mean, that's fine.
Oh, I think there's stuff downstairs for me to repair, Bob. I will stop fishing and go downstairs and repair things.
I'm just going to yell for him as I Varsen!
You're yelling at him from the poop deck in front of Ariso and Lillian.
Yeah.
All right.
Come here!
Who wears the trousers in this party?
Please.
They ain't the bard,
The
I know
dog.
that.
Yeah, the dog is
no
now
one
the
pays
de facto
attention to the
leader.
bard.
We might be able to make some more money.
Wow.
I'm a
Any money that
bard.
we could have earned is now gone.
Yeah.
You've just yelled that across the ship.
Yeah.
Because Varson is very much at the pointy end of the boat, and you are very much at the blunt end of the boat.
Blunt
You would
being the
have
key
to,
word there.
yeah, you're gonna have to yell it out across everyone on
I'll
the weather
walk
deck.
over to
I'll just yell his name. I'll yell Varson, come here.
Okay.
I feel like
So-
this game's changed us.
Sorry, what's everyone's
I will
alignment?
excuse myself from Bob and thank him for showing me how to fish.
You do that.
does
What
he-
the
does he-
balls?
Is
Sorry,
that Bob saying that or
I
not?
just opened up the tiny Smarties that I said I was going to open up like 20 episodes ago, and the actual Smarties are tiny Smarties.
Yeah. They're
I
mini
hadn't-
ones.
I hadn't realised they were so small.
Yeah, they're little Smarties. Good man, right, I'll walk over to the
I don't
Bard.
eat candy, so
sweets.
I prefer saying candy. It's a lot easier on the mouth. Candy boy. Okay, you walk over to the bar. You walk over to Chantelle, Sariel.
What do you want, Bard?
I think we're making a little side trip.
We're going to the zoo?
No, the lovely captain here wants to go and speak to the lovely people on that ship over there.
Okay.
The lovely ship over there is a lot closer than it was before.
Where did that come from? Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you reckon the two crazy ones will be up for it?
36 minutes in, if you're wondering.
I got it.
I'll just look at the captain and go, you're a merchant, right? Well, I don't understand why she's yelling at me, and I'm just going to go downstairs.
All right.
I wasn't yelling at you per se, but sure.
You yelled my name across the deck of a ship.
I did yell your name across the deck of the ship.
I'm
I
not
wasn't
yelling at you.
Lillian literally chuckles, just chuckles and walks off.
I hate these guys.
Which guys? The guys that you work with, or the guys that you're sailing with?
Everyone currently.
That's the part
Okay.
of the Christmas card list.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of
Yeah.
like stand there, roll my eyes at the captain, and walk off.
You could always just give the dog a squeaky toy and replace the bard. Like
I mean,
squeak,
this is
squeak,
true.
squeak, and everyone gets bonuses to actions.
Did anybody else see that GIF I sent about the dog? Was it you who sent it to me about what are you giving your pet exotic weapons proficiency?
I haven't seen that.
No.
No one saw it.
It's a dog with a mace, basically,
I
ball
think-
and chain, and
I
it
think
says
you-
like, "What do you give your pet exotic
sent-
weapons proficiency?"
You sent a GIF the other day that didn't render.
You had to click on it. It's basically Tyrion doing this.
Yeah, that was the GIF that didn't render. Okay, cool. So, yeah, the
I'll
boat
go downstairs and
gets...
play with the dog and help repair stuff because obviously I'm needed
Alright.
downstairs.
Are you? I think those were out of date.
They were out of date.
Oh yeah, they were out of date.
If you'd have eaten them
I
when
love
they
the
were
way
given
you
to you, they would
chucked
have
it
been
like
in
a
date.
shot.
Here's a shot. It's a shot smart. No, you won't. Shut up. Yes. Metagaming pigeon
Cuckoo.
is not metagaming, so I'm going to go downstairs and carry on doing what I was doing with the fishies and stuff. So, gut them, give them ready, and give them to the chef or whatever. Go down and help repair stuff.
All right. You do that. The other boat
I'm not a
is
sailor. What else am I going to do?
getting a lot closer. You can see from the crow's nest that that boat is getting right proper close. The Bob that is up in the crow's nest with you, Milo. No, yeah, Milo, because Alex is up in the crow's nest. Reads off the name of the ship as Prunella, a merchant trading vessel. The Bobs run up on deck. So anyone on the weather deck? Who is on the weather deck at the moment?
Yeah.
I think I'm technically. Oh my god! I'm still technically eating
You're still
in the kitchen area.
Under deck.
So yeah, you're one
I'll go
deck.
down and join the ranger then.
Okay, you're both one deck down. You don't see this then, as the Bobs on deck go to the main mast and take down the flag and replace it with a large black rectangle of cloth with a skull in the middle.
So, Banther, do you fancy some cards then, yeah?
Yeah.
So, okay, we'll
With
get
a
the deck out.
skull in the middle.
Yep.
Play cards.
The Bobs at the front of the boat whip off the canvas from the ballista and throw a bolt into it and tie it off with a line of a line. And Ariso starts bellowing orders. You are closing in. It's not long before the other ship, which appears to be it's a lot smaller than your ship. There's fewer people on board. Anyone with a spyglass can see the people on the other ship. There's a few up on the weather deck. There's a few up on the poop deck.
Are they armed?
You're looking down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got a left one and a right one.
Yeah, they got two arms, both. There's probably three people on the poop deck.
They actually rendered in properly yet? Are they still T-posing?
Yeah. The level of detail isn't that great. They're all two-dimensional. You see some of them do have a cutlass on their belt. One of them on the poop deck has no weapons at all, as far as you can see. It doesn't seem to be much going on the other boat. And there's a shout from the front of the ship as the blister is shot. But you see the bolt fly and it flies wide. They just cut the rope and then load it up again, crank it up. They're yelling to the other ship to drop the sails, but the other ship is not quite responding. Not really doing. They're not. Doesn't seem to be making an attempt to get away, but it also doesn't seem.
How far away is this boat?
Probably 100 yards.
What's that in feet?
More.
Too far.
Yes. Yeah. So they close the distance again and try
300.
again. 300 feet.
Can you let me know when we get into 120 foot range?
Well, they close it to 150 and shoot the blister again. This time it lands in the bow of the other ship, and they start cranking the two. There's a large hand crank, and they're pulling the two together. You are within 120 feet at this point. Okay. You're just smiling.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to see what the Bobs do first.
Is it the Bobs or the bots?
Bob bots.
Same thing.
Okay, cool. The Bobs are all lining up on one side of the deck, and they've got ladders at the ready. Some of them have got little bucklers, others have got staves, and they don't seem to have edged weapons out. They're more things like koshers and blackjacks and stuff.
So they're unprepared for a raid.
The Bobs
No.
are preparing for a raid. Oh, they're on the other boat. Yeah, they did. I mean, there's still sort of like 5 people visible on the other boat.
Could I use a firebolt to set fire to their sails?
You could try to use a firebolt to set fire to their sails. Of the sails of the boat that's been out in the sea.
Just curious.
Okay, the sails aren't going to be dry. I'm just going to say that. It's a smaller boat. If you were setting fire to your own sails, maybe. But these things are going to be
Pretty weathered.
yeah.
Fair enough.
You'd have to roll phenomenally and have the luck of the gods to set fire to the thing that you're about to. I mean, can you roll an intelligence for me?
I sure can, buddy.
Yeah, I'd like you to roll an intelligence before you go full murder rampage.
Nah, 11.
11? No, I mean you don't see any problem with just immolating a boat that is about to be boarded by your own team. Yeah, that seems absolutely fine. Why would that not be a thing? Okay, so Sariel, Chantelle, you see this? They're all lining up and getting ready to go over. For his part, Ariso stands with the bobs. He's climbed down. Helmsman Bob is on the helm. Some of the other bobs are working the rigging, so they're lowering the sails, or actually furling the sails. But Ariso himself has got a large hammer ready.
Oh.
It is quite big. It has a large dragon's head on one end. It appears to be bronze or something. He's holding it in his
He's a
bronze
weaponsmith.
He is he is ready for things to go down. He's ready for negotiations. What am I saying? He's negotiating. He's a negotiating boy. As these boats come together and you hear the wood crack and a little bit of splintering, but not too bad. So just to give you an idea of what's going on, it's kind of where we are. The smaller boat is the smaller boat, and the bigger one is you. I will have to put on
I'm
here.
a climb down from the crow's nest.
You're a climb down from the crow's nest.
Someone went to art college.
Okay. I'm going to put some people on here. So, boop, 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 boop. And then, should I do the bobs in a different color?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'll need to do the bobs in green or red. I'll put them in green.
Red's an enemy colour.
I'll put the bobs in green. No, I won't, because you can't see that.
Red.
Yeah, I think the downside of some of these colours is that you can't really see some of them. Black you can see. Red you could just about see. So let's do this.
I think we should blame Alex for burning all those churches down. He's about to set fire to something. Cough, 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 cough. He's still got his headphones off. Cough, cough.
So caw.
Alex, you're supposed to go away.
I was playing
So there we go. We got some bobs ready to go over, and we've got some people on the other boat. And as they draw close, they throw the ladders over and get ready to go. Who else is on the upper deck? We have a bard and a rogue. Where are you guys in all of this?
Below deck, I assume. But I'm sure
Yep.
we would have started hearing all this.
Oh, you guys below deck hear all of this. So Sariel and Milo, where are you guys?
I'm going to go join the boarding party.
So sort of here, top, bottom.
Bottom where there are more people.
Bottom where there are more people.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll stand there as well.
I will put you. So,
If they're all crossing in a line, I'm guessing they're not going to go across the ladder one by one. Could I potentially stealth and go over?
well, I've got Alex and Chantelle. I've put you guys here. For everyone down below, you can hear that there is some commotion above. You feel the ships come close together and just like crash together. The sails are furled. In fact, they're furled on, let's just say, both ships, because otherwise things would get a bit spicy. And everyone's ready to go over. Ariso is here. I'm going to put Lillian in as well. So let's just have Lillian. There we go. So Lillian's there with the Riso. Good. Excellent. So, you guys down below, you feel all this happen. Are you staying down below, or are you
Gonna run up to deck. I'm gonna call Fenton and then run up to deck. Fenton! Fenton! Jesus Christ!
Gosh.
Wouldn't it be sad if Nick's dog dies in its first battle?
Hey!
Oh,
that would be crazy. That'd be cray, wouldn't it? What are you joining this anywhere?
I'm guessing wherever the bit that you come out is, I guess. That's where we would be.
Well, you're probably back here then, so
Lillian.
around here.
Right next to Lillian.
Right next to Lillian. Okay. Then put you there.
Make sure you mark Fenton in.
Ooh, I put Fenton.
Mark my dog down.
I'll put a tiny little cross next to your cross as
Boom.
Fenton.
Perfect.
Okay, and James, Vas and Katerson, everyone has now left. They are up on deck. And you are Billy No Mates down in the old galley, I suppose.
It's merely trading between two ships. Why would I have to be on deck?
Well, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to be on deck. It's merely trading between two ships at sea with crossbows.
I don't know about the crossbows.
Well, you felt the two ships collide, and
the two things moving. They can't stop. It's not like, oh, pull up the handbrake.
You'd have had the crossbow go off.
well, you're kind of aware that the ballista was probably used in order to make this happen. I mean, you don't have to do anything. You can stay where you are. Have a bit of porridge. Have a bit of avocado toast.
No.
Avocado.
I'll go up on deck.
Does the avocado?
You want the avocado toast?
No.
A little bit of egg, a little bit of toast, a little bit of spinach.
I mean, egg on toast, yeah, absolutely.
Well, you can have egg on toast if you want. You're going to stay down below, and are you literally going to stay down below and make yourself a poached egg?
I'm not making a poached egg. I have fried egg.
You can have
Fried
fried egg.
bacon grease. The bacon.
All right. Are you literally doing
I'm
that?
gonna
Are
go
you
up
going to
on
do a
deck.
Goonies and go through all the ice cream? Oh my God, Rocky Road. It's what?
I've never watched it.
Never seen the Goonies. It's great.
No.
It's brilliant.
Not my time, bud. Not my time.
Oh, he's throwing shade at us old people. Kick him out, kill his
80s films are the best.
I
They
wasn't
don't
born
have-
in the 80s.
You can still watch them on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, but why would I?
You don't
Go up
have
on
to.
deck.
You don't have to get them on VHS.
I'll get my gear on and go up on deck.
All right, you go up on deck. Are you joining the fray, or are you joining the
I'm
star?
still going to stand on deck.
Stand on deck. Right.
Just
like
kind of make a note, look around and go to Lillian. Well, they were just traded.
Oh, you're going to stand next to Lillian.
No, no.
Everyone's standing next to Lillian. Okay.
I could go and stand next to the captain and be like, I thought you were just trading. It's with all the crossbows. It's no difference to me, I don't give them monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do.
It's aggressive negotiation.
So, you're going up on deck. Can you roll an intelligence for me? Since you are up on deck, and as people who do these things, I'd like you to be intelligent about it. Oh, what did you roll? A natural 20.
Seems to be the night for it.
What is going on? I bet if I roll, it'd be a 1.
So that's 21 all in all.
A 21, all in all. Yeah, you see these guys. They got bucklers, they've got blackjacks and quarterstaves. There's kind of a distinct lack of edged weapons. As if
My character's not stupid.
not stupid, no. As if perhaps
It's a raiding party. It's a non-lethal raiding party.
non-lethal. Yeah, they don't want to hurt anyone, but they do certainly want to get hold of.
No, they don't want to kill anyone. They will hurt people if they have
Well,
to. There is
yes.
a big difference. Non-lethal doesn't mean non-painful.
Well, I mean, I mean, I wouldn't know about that. Anyway, yeah, as they some of the bobs start trip-trapping over the bridge, I'll put them off to one side of the bridge, only because it
If
is.
they're filing across, can I go into stealth and follow them?
Yeah. Do you want to roll stealth for me? Please roll stealth for me.
28.
28. And I will.
It's very nearly a 1, but it's rolled into 19.
Okay. I will remove you from where you were, and I'll put you crossing.
In the water drowning.
Yeah, kind of. So you're now crossing from one boat to the other. So you're kind of here. I put you above the ladder, but as they cross, you sort of look left and look right. You put your hood up and do a little sneak. You find that actually going hand over hand underneath the ladder, you could probably sneak across quite easily without being noticed. Ships not really known for their cover, but yeah, you could probably get to the gunnels and maybe even slide around, do ninja-y type things. However, that would be what you would do if this were a raiding party and non-lethal and everything. But things aren't always that simple, because as you start heading over to the other ship, suddenly from under the hatches, more people appear, and they are definitely carrying lethal weapons. Let's throw another. Yeah, boy. There we go.
Yeah!
So, yeah, as everyone starts going across, the hatches swing open and people scramble up onto the deck, and they are carrying light crossbows and take aim at the people who are now boarding them. It appears that this ship, well, it looks like a merchant ship, it smells like a merchant ship, but actually, are you familiar with the term Q ship at all?
No.
I would definitely look it up on Wikipedia, or Yoldi Wikipedia if you happen to be in Dungeons and Dragons. It is definitely a thing.
Decoy vessel special services.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Surprise round as well, because you were very much surprised. So I'm. I've made a bit of a thing for myself, haven't I? There's a lot of people here. So I'm going to have the. So this is the Prunella. So the crew of the Prunella, Prunella, which is in fact the name of a Q ship. I looked that up. I'm quite proud of that. Thank you. The research that goes in. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not praising you.
Praise me like you should.
No cookies for
I was
you.
thinking that before you said it. We should praise him like we should.
Is that Fat Boy Slim?
Yes.
Yeah. We'll do the captain. We will do that guy. We will do the other guy. And then we will do. There we go. Because I'll just have to break the crews into manageable chunks. So can everyone roll their initiative and just hold on to it for a second? Ooh.
Ooh, saucy.
Definitely not saucy.
So let's do this. I need. Okay, this is going to be a little bit complicated. Alright, cool. Is the paint chipped off, or is that just a light? That's just a light. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, we have Alex, James, Chantelle, and Nick. So that's Banther, Varsin, Sariel, and Milo. Well, 25 to 20.
22.
Jeez.
23.
So 20 to 15.
16.
16. That's pretty low. What did you get, Nick?
8.
No,
Right.
that's pretty low.
I mean, everybody's been getting like 20s and 20 plus. I get an 8 on my first roll.
Just to remind you of the battlefield, the naval action. Holy crap! I didn't think this through when I was looking up Q ships earlier. I was like, that's a really good idea. It was a really good idea. So yeah, the surprise round. I'm gonna need some data here. It's pretty simple. Do-ba-do-ba-do. Do-do-do. No. Yeah, okay. Let me just do-do.
Pika P. Pika. Pika P?
Yeah, sorry, I'm just there.
You sorted stuff out, yeah?
Yeah, just throwing this.
You made too many people now.
Too many people.
You went too ambitious.
Okay, yeah, we got it. So there's a volley of there's a couple of volleys of crossbow short bows shots, and they are launched at the bobs on the way over. Some miss, they just stick into the wood. Some actually hit and do a bunch of damage. In fact, maximum damage. Oh my word.
Maximum damage.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So the bobs take quite a bit of damage as they're kind of stunned as this hail of arrows rains down upon them. In fact, a couple of them. No, we'll deal. Well, actually, a couple of them take multiple hits. Let's just see how many. Yep. So at least one of the bobs is X-Bob.
He shall be missed. Bob 1. Bob 8.
Red shirt Bob.
Red shirt Bob. Yeah, one of the bobs is just taken out as he's crossing. Takes several arrows just to the chest. The others take a few each. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, just straight round. So we will go into combat, which means that first up is, in fact, the rogue who is hanging on underneath the ladder. You hear the hatches slam open, and you hear the arrows whistling through the air, or hurtling through the air.
General whistling.
General arrows doing stuff, and they slam into these guys, and you see one of the bobs fall backwards. He doesn't fall into the sea, but he's definitely not well.
Can I see anyone from under the ladder?
Yeah, you see, not people. No, you'd have to be up over the gunnels in order to.
Can I see the board again?
Mm-hmm.
Are there still bobs ahead of me? Are they all dead? There's 2 bobs ahead of me.
Yes, there's 2 bobs ahead of you. It's actually the other ladder.
That took the battering.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue crawling my way across then.
Okay.
I'll let the bobs go over first.
Okay, you let the bobs. Well, you're up, so you're going first. Old chum.
Oh, of course I am.
Yeah.
But there are bobs in my way, so there's not much I can do.
You're sneaking underneath the ladder, hand over hand.
In that case, I'll continue sneaking to the other side.
Okay, you sneak to the other side, and I guess you're just holding on to the gunnels of the boat, just the side of the boat. You're not actually popping up over, unless you are.
You know what? Balls to the wall. I'm popping up.
Okay, you pop up,
and I get an action, I guess.
Yeah.
What can I see?
Because I said you were underneath, just to. But you're now no longer in stealth, so if you want to do something, do it.
That's fine.
So you're now over here.
Okay, so I'm guessing that's a mast ahead of me?
You got a mast here, you got some hatches and another mast. It's kind of a very small...
The 3 together, in the middle, are they within 5 feet of each other?
These guys?
Yeah.
Not really, no.
From the centre guy, are they 5 feet? Or?
Probably the 2 at the back might be. The scale's kind of off because it's kind of a big area.
Okay.
Because obviously these are ships.
I'm going to shoot an ice knife at one of the 2 that are close together.
Okay.
Which does, if it hits 10d damage, it then explodes and does 2d6 damage to anyone within 5 feet.
A roll to hit.
So it's an 8, but the ice knife explodes anyway.
Okay.
Just so you know, so if it is a miss, it still explodes.
Yeah,
and does 2d6 to 5
8
damage.
doesn't do it. No, these guys are armoured. These guys are ready for a fight.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Interesting. What are they wearing?
Oh, hang on. The target... on hit, target takes 1d10 exploding damage. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes the target and each creature within 5 feet, and they must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
What's the DC on the dex throw?
Be spell save DC.
Attack save dex 11.
So your spell save DC is 11.
Yep.
Yeah.
One saves, the other one gets a natural 1.
Cool. So 2d6 damage to him.
Okay.
Eight
8 damage. Okay. So you throw an ice knife as a cantrip or a spell?
It's a spell.
It's a spell. You miss, it shatters anyway and catches his guy. Do you say it knocks him prone or?
No, just make a dex save to miss
not get
the
hit.
thing.
Okay, yeah, no, he definitely gets hit. Okay. Is that what you're doing? Is that all you're doing?
I guess I can't really move now, can I?
Have you got any movement left?
Yeah, you'll have a bit of movement left. So
I guess I can't just jump back under the ladder then.
you can jump over the if you want to do that, but I'm going to make you make an athletics for it to make sure you don't just leap into
Jump
the
into
sea.
the water.
Yeah, into the sea between 2 boats that are tethered together.
Okay, well I got a 1, but I can re-roll my ones once per turn. I think that's how
once
it
per
goes.
day?
Once per round. So once this fight is over, I can then do it if there's another
Right, okay.
encounter.
Right. So once per encounter. Okay, yeah, I would say you probably want to re-roll that then.
17.
17 without a purpose or direction. Okay. I will put you the other side of the gunnel then. As you hop over, grabbing the there you go. Grabbing the side of the boat with your little hands, and you go, whoop, and you are now sort of out of view of anyone on the actual boat itself.
But what we see is you doing a Johnny Depp, kind of edging backwards, tripping over, but kind of turning it into a backflip and grabbing it on the way down. Because that's pretty much what happened.
Do you get style points?
Style points. Everyone's holding up like 9s and 8s. It's like
7 to 11.
Ooh. I think
Okay.
a dyslexic Bob, then he doesn't knows numbers.
So Chantelle, Sariel, the Bard. Hello.
Hello, how close am I to the group of 3 that Alec just attacked from where I am?
I mean, within 30 feet.
Fantastic, I'm going to cast Bane on those 3.
The face.
Hello.
Hello, Bane, my old friend.
Hello, welcome to boring D&D.
Oh, you know what I see?
Yes, please cast Bane on my NPCs. See what happened.
Well, they have to make a charisma save of 13.
If we do this again, can we all go bad? Just the whole group
Can't
of...
have a party of bards.
Saved. Saved.
Well done then.
Yeah. 2 13s and a 16.
Ooh.
Just on the dice.
Ooh.
As a bonus action, I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on the Rogue.
On the rogue, what is hanging over the side of the boat? Yes, you may do that absolutely.
You hold up your hands as a magical 9.8 appears. Good catch, bad form.
So when you need it, you can have an extra d6.
On.
Anything in it?
No, it's on
Abilities.
ability, attack roll, saving throw.
There we go.
Yeah, you can't add it to damage because that would be ridiculously OP.
Can someone just look something up for me? So the Lightfoot Halfling Lucky trait, when you roll a 1 on the d20 for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll. Doesn't state anything else. Like whether I can use it every time I roll a 1, or if it's daily or anything.
I should imagine if you did it every time you rolled a 1, that would be OP, wouldn't it? Or we can always check that. Next up is going to be... it is going to be... Yep, poop deck dudes who roll... let's just do this. Yeah, there is a like a bolt fire. One of the people on the poop deck, they close their eyes for a second and then do something with their hands. The unarmed guy, and then there's just this bolt of fire which hurtles across the deck and slams into one of the bobs.
No, whenever you roll a 1.
Who has also taken a lot of damage. You're actually 2 bobs down now. So yeah, you're 2 bobs down. One's just been hit in the chest with this firebolt.
James just confirmed it's whenever I roll a 1.
Whenever you roll a 1.
When you roll a 1 on the d20 for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can re-roll that die and must use the new roll.
Sweet.
Must use a new roll.
Yes.
That's
It's not a... Ooh. It's like if it's worse or if it's a 1 again, TS.
Yeah, if it's a 1 again, you take it to the face.
Okay, so yeah.
Thanks you, baby.
Just in case you didn't get that, yeah.
With 2 bobs down.
The unarmed guy just threw a firebolt.
Unarmed guy? Which one's that?
The one on the poop deck. Poop deck.
That
Just
one. Oh, good. Thank you very much.
Can you mark him with a star?
This is the mage.
So we
Lovely.
have he's gone, which means I think Varson is up next.
Great. How far are they away from me?
Who?
Poop deck.
Poop deck.
Yeah.
So he's kind of through.
Yeah, no, just the distance.
Sure, we say. Yeah, I'm going to say 30 feet.
Oh, marvelous.
I say 30 feet.
I don't have my weapon up, but I have my shield. I call upon the blessing of the Forge and cast Spiritual Weapon right above their head.
Spiritual weapon.
Okay.
A spectral flaming anvil appears above them and attacks them.
A spiritual flaming anvil.
Takes on the form of whatever I want it to.
Okay, sure.
As a bonus action, that is, by the way.
Rhino.
As a bonus action. Alright.
On here, you create a floating spectral weapon within range that lasts for the duration or until you cast this spell again. You can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. On a hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability. It can move up to 20 feet on a bonus action from me. And it's got a 5-foot reach. And it's a 60-foot range from me to cast it. So, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to smack El Majo.
Sure. As a melee attack.
Yep, it takes a melee attack.
Alright. And you've got to roll to hit? Please tell me what you roll.
0.
13.
13. No.
Yes.
Sorry. Yeah, it's a miss.
Good.
There you go.
That's fine. And for my actual ability, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at him.
Okay.
Dex check from 13.
Dex check of a 13.
Yep.
He gets 15 on the dice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I fire off a mystical bolt and it misses.
Yeah. And that happens, but it doesn't mean that I don't dislike you any less for pulling out a pack of complete BS on my dudes. I mean the game's dudes. I mean the world's dudes.
I could cast heat metal on something if you like. Just set fire to the whole frickin' ship.
I've seen heat metal being used
Yeah,
to
that's why I
warm
asked them what they're
someone,
wearing.
and they're accidentally...
Oh, you can't warm something. It's literally as hot as metal will burn.
Yeah, I know. They did it on someone's armor because they wanted to warm them up, and they accidentally... I think they killed their friend?
Yeah, because in combat, it takes a minute to take off armor, which is 10 rounds.
So next up is gonna be the second group of... No, it's not. It's gonna be Captain. Captain and the second group. Okay, cool. Captain takes a shot at one of the approaching bobs. Bob. Gets a hit. Doesn't do much damage. Let's do... Oh yeah, no, I want that one there. It's the wrong but my dudes. There we go. But yeah, it's like I'm doing damage to the wrong people here.
I'm going to have 1,000 questions when it comes to my round.
Okay. Here we got next. Group 1, Group 2. So Group 1 now goes, because it's the end of the surprise. They don't do anything. The bosun. 1 and 2 here. So the bobs. Oh yeah, the bobs need to go. They're gonna move forward. Move forward. Squeaky squeak. There's a lot of things that are going on. But we have more bobs to call on, so that's cool.
Can I cast a first level spell twice if I only have 2 slots?
So one of the bobs goes over to the other boat. There's a little melee.
You can cast the same spell again, yeah, just it's to your spell slot, so you could cast the same spell over and over until your spell slots are filled.
If it's cantrip, but don't take one.
Yeah.
So one of the bobs does actually get into melee this turn. So you've done that. It would appear... Oh, Arisa needs to go... So Arisa, who is really quite upset at this, is also going across. So I'll put him next to the ladder. Yeah, I think that's about right. So we're kind of here at the moment. So one of the bobs gone across and had a little fight on the other boat. Arisa is now joining in the fray on the ladder, which brings us to Nick. Oh, Banther, what are you doing, old chum?
How's it going?
Hello.
Can you draw in the crow's nest, please?
The crow's nest.
Yeah.
That is going to be this mast here, which is here.
Can I climb up it, please?
In combat? Yeah, I mean, you can.
Yes, that's what I would like to do.
Right. What is your movement distance?
Very good question.
35.
35.
35. You can get most of the way up. You're not going to go all
Most
the way.
of the way?
Yeah.
Would that may just leave me hanging?
That would leave you on the rigging, yeah. Because you wouldn't get the full distance.
Can I
this
see the
round.
battle map again, please? You see that little box? Oh, Can I go?
So there's some barrels here because there's always barrels and a little wooden box.
I need to get up
And
the
there's a
mast.
vent. Up the
So
mast.
I kind of want to be like by the mast, so the next turn I can go up it.
Well, the rigging kind of starts out here, and then you need to climb up to the mast itself. So the rigging's
If
on
you-
the outside of the boat.
Don't want to fire this round as well, you can use your action to dash to see if you can get all the way up it, so then you can fire straight off on your next turn, but it means you won't be able to make an attack this turn.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, if you don't use your action to attack, you can use your action to double your movement, so you can dash, so you can get 70 feet.
Could I do that then?
Yes, I will make you roll a dex. No, an athletics in order to get up to the top.
That's what I want to do.
Okay, well, roll your athletics, please.
16.
Yep, that's good enough. Is Fenton joining you?
That's my question. Can I issue commands to a companion at distance?
I mean, he's a dog. He's got fairly good
He's got
hearing.
pretty good hearing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I just wanted to know. It's just like I'm guessing the dog can be semi-independent of me.
Yes, I will leave him where he was. So I've put you at the top of the mast, and Fenton is now doing this thing.
So how do I control Fenton? Is that in my action, or does he have his own action group?
He has his own action unless you want to.
So could I command him to go over to the other boat?
Did you roll initiative for him? Because if he's got his own, he should have had his own initiative roll.
Probably goes on your turn.
Goes
Okay.
on next turn.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Well-
easier that way.
For now, because there are so many people.
Yeah.
I've just split the crews into two groups in order to try and keep it going.
Obviously, I never played a ranger and I never played a pet. Pretty new.
I've never tried to do a naval boarding action in Dungeons and Dragons
With a dog.
With a
With
dog.
a dog. So-
yeah, we're all learning.
Is that the turn ended, is it? Or can I now get Fenton to do something?
Yeah, if you want Fenton to do something.
I want
yeah.
Fenton to jump over to the other boat if the distance is actually achievable.
I mean, yeah, Fenton.
Like, could he go over the boarding ladders, or does he have to jump?
Oh yeah, no. He can. I'm going to say he can go even between people's legs. He's a dog.
Yeah.
He's a what would you say, like a Siberian husky?
Quite a big dog.
Yeah, but have you ever been out walking and the dog's tried to go where you're going?
Are we just taking the stats for a wolf, are we? Or a winter wolf?
Basic wolf.
Right, he's got 40-foot speed.
Yeah. So he can get over.
Yeah.
So what did you want?
I want him to go over.
You want him to go over. Do you want him to do anything when he's over there?
Can I get him to attack the nearest person?
The nearest person, yes. So one of the bobs is already attacking one of the people, but you'll go over and so he's now here. Boop, boop, boop.
So I'm just gonna hit the one that's closest. I'm guessing the one that Bob's attacking.
All right, roll to hit for your dog.
I don't know how to do it.
I think James is looking it up for
Yeah,
you.
James got the stats, I think.
+4 to hit.
+4 to hit.
Melee attack, 2d4.
So do I just need to roll D20 to initiate the hit, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. It is a 14.
+4?
For what?
Did you add
To hit.
+4 to that? Or is that just on the dice
That's just
14?
as a D20.
So 18 altogether.
18 to hit. Yeah, that hits, definitely.
So it's 2d4 plus 2 piercing damage.
Okay.
So that's 4 altogether.
4 damage. Alright, cool.
Plus the 2. So that'd be 6, yeah? With
6
the
damage.
Yeah. With the +2 piercing. Where are you
okay.
reading that, James? I need to figure out where that is.
Yeah, we need to see if we can get Fenton added to your page.
I've got Fenton added. He has like some stats, but not the attacking rolls.
Alright, so yeah, he goes in and the bob's there just like smacking into this guy, and Fenton skulls, runs across the boarding ladder as if it weren't even a thing, runs up to the guy and just starts like biting into him. Okay, cool.
Sorry, he does 2d8 plus 2. I see it now.
Yeah. So
2d8.
2d4.
That's his health, Nick.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it's hit
Yeah,
points, isn't it? Sorry.
2d4 damage.
His damage is right down the bottom. So he's got
Oh,
yeah.
bite melee.
And if it, sorry Neil to interrupt. If the target is a creature, it must succeed a DC 11 strength throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
Just I don't know if you want to roll with that, but that's part of his little blurb.
The enemy ship's captain gets a 1, and then it's Lillian's turn.
Thanks, James.
Lillian.
Sorry.
Oh, for Lillian. I'm going to move Lillian over here. Lillian there. I'm going to pick up the pen cap as well. Yeah, Lillian moves over to the other boarding ladder and reaches into a little pouch, pulls out some. Well, you can't really see what she pulls out because nobody's really watching Lillian, being it's the middle of combat. And well, 2 of the bobs who were slain stand up and are now standing next to Lillian.
Lillian, a necromancer.
She's scary.
She got the Phoenix Downs.
So she takes the stuff and just holds it in her hand and just talks something, says some words, and then just drops them. Bones, dust, something falls from her hands, and these guys just get up. They still got the arrows embedded in them, and they're bobs, but not as you're used to.
Are they skelly bobs?
No! No!
Epic, Nick. I like it.
Nice.
All right. So yeah, these guys are now better give them some. Yeah. So they're back. The bobs are back in town, which brings us right around back to Alex, Milo. You were hanging
Dangling.
onto the side of the boat, so you're kind of here. You're hanging onto the side of the boat. Are you doing anything, or are you just?
I would like to pop up.
Boy.
Fire
Okay.
off my last ice knife at the same dude.
Same dude. Okay. Cool.
I'm guessing his friend is still with him.
Yeah, they haven't moved. everyone sort of appeared and just started loosing off arrows as
Well,
as you
golly
did.
gosh, you'll never guess what. Another bloody 1. So I'm re-rolling that.
Okay. Okay.
17 to hit.
That absolutely hits.
Okay, so the dude initially takes
Uh
8 damage, and then they've got to make a dex save of 11.
huh. He makes a dex save of 11 on the dice.
And his friend.
In a sec, just adding that. His friend rolls a 3 on the dice, doesn't make it.
Okay, so then he takes 9 points of explosion damage. Ice damage, sorry. Cold, whatever.
Explosion damage!
Okay, so those guys are.
Pew!
Those guys are
And
demolished.
I'm going to drop
Yeah.
again.
Oh, and you're going to drop. I'm going to roll. I'm going to make you roll athletics again if you're leaping over the side of the boat.
17.
Does it? Yeah, it's fine. Only because you are literally leaping over the side of a vessel which is rocking and rolling in the middle of essentially the open ocean.
Rocking
yeah.
and rolling.
So, next up is going to be Chantelle. So you've seen Milo hop up, and he's thrown this ice dagger, this thing spell. You didn't even know he had it, but he does, and it explodes, and 2 of the enemy combatants. One of them staggers backwards, and the other one gets this shard of ice in his chest.
Where's the captain on your little map?
Which captain?
A captain of the opposite ship, so captain of...
I mean, there's 3 people up on the poop deck. One of them has a fiery anvil above them. I mean, there's one on the wheel. So there's one on the wheel, one with a fiery anvil above him, and the other one doesn't have anything.
I'm gonna give Bane another go, but I'm gonna cast on them 3.
Okay, cool. All right. And you want wisdom saves.
Charisma is Bane.
Charisma. All right. Let's say no on that one. That's a natural 20 on the dice,
Cool.
and that's a 10.
So that's
yeah.
a no then. 2 of
No.
them are baned.
Okay. So
So
2.
you need to roll a d4 and take it away from your attack rolls.
And your saves.
That's fine. I
And
will
your saves, yes.
just mark that. Okay, good. So they've been dotted as baned.
That'll do for now. That'll do, Donkey. That'll do.
That'll do, Donkey. That'll do. Okay. In which case, next up is going to be scanning through my list of things. Yep, there is. Okay. Yeah. You really do. Not a lot. So, the guy that threw the firebolt, seems to be looks like he's waving his hands around, concentrating, not really paying attention to the battle at this point.
Good.
Yeah. Yep, he's doing a Pokemon. Next up is gonna be James. Yeah, it's James.
Flaming Anvil!
Flaming Anvil,
He's
roll
going to
it.
attack the mage.
You're assuming it's a mage.
18!
Yeah, that hits.
1d8 plus 3!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not that good. Sorry.
God, James, stop messing around.
God,
That's my dice!
God damn it, James.
Here. It rolled right across the other side of the room. Use that for now. I'll go and get it for you in a minute.
All right.
What was it? 10 damage.
10 damage.
10 damage from that one. And then... why not? I'm going to Sacred Flame him. So, Dex 13 check, please. Minus your D4.
No, he doesn't get the minus D4. He gets 13 on the dice. Because he's not dotted. The other two are.
Damn it!
So just 10.
Just 10.
That's okay.
Pew, pew.
I mean, it's still significant. It's still unpleasant.
Look, I'm trying to play a cleric like everyone else seems to play a cleric. It's, oh, I could cast spells and sit back
What
rather
is
than
wrong
getting in
with
and
Nick's
splitting some
What's wrong with
skulls.
Nick's camera?
That's a fisheye lens, I do
That's
believe.
about how big my nose is in real life.
Okay, cool. Good, excellent. Which brings us from. It actually brings us back to the captain of the other ship. -4. That's my -4. Well,
What are you doing, Nick?
Just having a little bit of fun, you know?
Yep, he absolutely looses an arrow. And absolutely hits. Okay,
Decapitation!
so another of the bobs gets a arrow straight into the armor. Yeah. Yeah, what are we doing at this point? So, that is the...
What are we fighting for?
What are we fighting for? So what was that? That was the captain, so 15. That also needs to be the enemy crew. You don't do much. Which brings us down to Bobs. Bobs are going to have a little bit of a go. But they're going to need to go across.
Is
But
he a bit of a go, is he?
they don't really do anything. So that's there. The Bobs get in
Does she go?
on the
Is she a bit of a goer?
under Bob's
Photographs.
go across. Good. So we have Bob 1, Bob 2, Bob Group 1, Bob Group 2.
Bobimus.
Bottomless Prime.
Bobimus Prime.
We are
All the mobs. Roll out.
So we've got Bob.
Avenge Bobs!
Bob.
Assemble!
Ben and Jerry's.
Boop. Okay, so the Bobs rush across the other boat, and some of them are even up on poop deck, which is good. Excellent. They didn't really do anything while they're there because they rolled like ass, like a complete ass, which
Complete donkey.
means... just making sure I haven't missed anyone because there is a bunch.
I didn't get a go.
Yes, you did. And the other guys loose arrows,
Give him a volley.
which hit the undead Bobs, which do some damage.
Just skelly bobs.
Skelly Bobs.
Skelly bobs.
Oh, believe me, this is tricky. Suddenly become very tricky. Okay, cool.
Tricky.
And then we have
It's good to rock around to rock.
Arisa goes across.
Sorry.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
It's the webcams. As soon as the cam goes on you,
Yeah, this is how I feel when stream is like.
Okay.
you got to
I'm
strip
gonna-
and get a
I'm
patron,
going to put
and then
Ariso on the actual ladder. It's on the steps itself going up to the poop deck, but because the ink is
Poop?
in the way for the thing, I'll just put him off to one side, and he gets a bit of a swing.
DM
in.
try harder.
DM draw harder,
Try
Mate.
harder.
mate.
I'm using the
Mate.
voices. Why haven't we got a wormwood desk?
Wormwood. Look, if Wormwood wants to sponsor us, I would
Oh, please.
absolutely.
Please. I'll give up somebody
Ariso.
else's.
Timothy Westwood.
Oh, yeah, why not? I will. Let's give up
So-
somebody else's child for a wormwood desk.
Pimp my D&D.
Ariso takes a swing at the enemy captain.
So, we got your desk right, and we put more desk in your desk. Yes.
So you see the Bobs go up onto the poop deck, and they don't really. fighting, but you see them. They're still trying to be less than lethal. Not
Are
quite.
we talking like primary school nativity play when you're fighting each other with the swords?
No, these guys have got blunt, so they're just trying to knock the other crew out still.
Yeah,
but
no, we should be just trying to straight up.
Ariso has gone from one boat to the other, and he has got his
Hammer.
essentially warhammer, his dragon head warhammer, and he goes up to the enemy captain, takes a swing, and just smacks him. You see the guy drop as this thing hits him in the shoulder. The guy has been baned anyway. I mean, this guy gets hit quite hard. Ariso is not happy about this merchant ship, which turns out to be, well,
Filthy trap.
yeah, kind of a trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
So that's a bit of an issue, which means Nick up in the crow's nest. That
It's
is Banther, Snipes, and Fenton the dog.
Fenton the dog.
Mistakey.
Fenton!
Big mistakey.
Fenton! Yeah.
The captain.
Is the captain?
The captain of the enemy boat. Enemy
Is he
vessel.
obvious? Like, could I pick him out from all the other guys there? Is he wearing a captain's hat and a...
The guy. Okay, so it's kind of obvious after watching the battle for a little bit. One of the guys threw out a firebolt, and it appears unarmed. The other guy, well, it appears to be the bosun because he's holding onto the steering wheel of the big ass boat, and the other guy appears to be the captain, and is now surrounded by bobs and a very angry Captain Ariso.
Okay. So the chances of me getting a shot onto the captain's pretty slim, saying that he's surrounded.
He is surrounded by he's surrounded by friendlies.
Okay.
You would still be shooting down into them. You're not technically
but
shooting
one miss
through.
roll could be.
Yeah.
You'd have to. It would be a botch, not a miss.
If you hit a 1 and got a critical fail, I mean, you do have Ocean Song.
Yeah, but I don't think that's necessary yet, Neil. I don't think that's quite necessary yet.
I think it is.
I think it is necessary. But then
You
again,
think it is necessary?
Well, that and it's going to take a while for it to. I mean, you could get it charged this round, this action, because it takes an action to charge it.
Yeah, but
don't forget, Fenton can bite someone in the nards as well.
can I
mean,
see the? Sorry, can I see the battle map once again? Sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So, the mage. The mage is pretty inside, isn't he?
Yeah.
Is he 90 foot away?
From last time you said about 35, 40 foot.
Yeah, but
up
he's
in the
now
crow's nest.
up in the crow's nest like 50 feet.
Doesn't make it any further away. It means he's lower down.
Well, he's still the 50 feet up
The
plus
trajectory is
plus
an angle.
the 25, 30 out, which means that the diagonal is going to be.
50 foot.
Is it 50-50?
Oh.
No, it's not. It's more than
Is
that.
he less than
Well, he's
90?
30 foot from me, so how far did he
He'd
have
be
to go
less-
back to go up?
I don't know what a right angle triangle is. The sum of the other two sides is the side of the thing.
We need mass.
I'm not going to do trigonometry.
It's not 100 foot, I know that.
No, it's not 100 foot. He's within 100 feet.
So yeah, you can.
Yeah. What are you shooting?
I need to do hunter's mark on him, but it needs to.
Let's just say that works because we're
Hunter's
not
mark,
going
please.
to do the maths. Yes, okay, you can do that.
Yeah, I want to hit him with my bow.
You get down the ladder, run across the ship, just slap him in the face with your bow.
Your bow, is that
25 to
is that
hit.
what you call it? 25 to hit.
Yeah. I get a +8 hit.
I was going to say you +8 to hit.
Jesus. All right, roll damage. I'm
Wait,
not gonna-
how do you get more on your bow than I do?
Because he's taken archery as a form of fighting, so he gets pluses
My
to
dice,
his...
my dice
Nice.
landed at an angle
Reroll.
in D&D, and I couldn't think I could do it in D&D Beyond.
Reroll.
Oh, the virtual dice landed cocked.
It's a 5,
Oh.
and I get a 5. I got a 9. 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay, that's okay. Okay, yeah, he's taken some hits. Okay, fine. And that is so that's Nick. Are
I
you
got
doing
Fenton now.
You doing anything else? Yeah, I was gonna say Fenton.
Fenton attacking the same target.
Attacking the same target, so he's kind of here.
Yeah, with the blue target just above him.
Yep.
Remember, it's +4 to hit.
He got a natural 20 to hit. Well, 24. So, yeah, natural 20.
Okay.
So
yeah.
that's 4d4 plus 2 then.
4d4?
Because you
Well, just
double the
the
damage.
Yeah.
No, I thought we had to roll all the dice.
Yeah, you have to roll all the dice. You don't
So
double
it's
the
4
damage.
die 4.
Yeah, 44.
Oosh.
Yeah, I think in like 3.5 you just double the damage, but
11 damage.
yeah, that's a significant amount of
And
damage.
he has to do a DC 11 strength saving to throw or be knocked prone.
Is that just on the dice, or is that with your +2 as well, Nick?
Well, you just told me to roll 4d4.
So that's 13 damage all in all then, because it's +2.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he doesn't have to roll anything because he is down. He's already he's already taken some damage from the bob that was in front of him.
Up to the pooch.
And
There's a
so
bomb
yeah,
attacking him, isn't there?
so the
Dog
bob
was worth the money.
Bob and the dog have between them taken out one of the dudes.
Sweet.
Swag. Which takes us to anyone left? The bosun. Oh,
We have to get
boat.
my collar now, so we can just put skull across the skull on every time we kill something.
-1. Nope, doesn't do anything then. Sucks. And then Lillian. Lillian and the undead bobs. And the skelly bobs. So yeah, Lillian just
32 gig of RAM.
doesn't need to do anything. Oh, I got
do it,
32
James.
gig of RAM.
Oh no, I'm going to include that on top of the 16 I've already got.
Don't do it.
So the undead bobs
It's not worth it.
go across and start doing the swingy swings. And also, okay,
It'd only
cool.
be like 48 gig of RAM. What's the problem?
Why are you talking about
Okay.
that during D&D?
Why not?
Ramboner.
RAM burner. Helps me with my attack dice.
It
Yeah.
helps D&D Beyond roll faster for you.
So one of the undead bobs go over and basically just flank a dude and just take him out. And just
Are you winning, Bob?
straight up, they just like wreck him.
They came in like some wrecking balls.
Yeah, they did. We're gonna do another round. I'm just gonna take a little sprints because I'm gonna need to do that. So
I
I'll be
already
back in
did
a
that.
sec.
Quick pee break. Pee break.
Pee break.
Make a loud noise so you can see it in the audio.
Okay, good. And we are back from a pee break because this is unusually long. So just a quick
That's the first time
recap.
you've ever heard that.
Well, yeah,
You-
sure.
you plot.
So the battle map is looking pretty spicy. I've never tried to run anything this big, and
That's what she said.
How's that working out for you?
How's it going?
that's what she said.
pretty
okay.
good
Do
so
you want
far.
to talk about it?
Do you want a hug?
Do you want
I need someone to talk about
have, you,
it.
have you seen that picture of a cheetah where it's like two pictures, and then there's like one like is the cat, and then and someone's like putting it putting its hand the hand against its head, and then the next frame the cheetah looks really sad, and it's like when you realize you've been lacking like human touch all your life or something. And I was just like, oh, sad cheetah.
So we can't touch Neil then. No,
No.
one touch Neil.
Okay,
I,
no,
I
it
would
does,
probably
no.
just set fire to you.
You can
Um,
try.
Try.
Damn, nature, you
I
scared.
mean, I will set fire to you. Okay. Anyway. Anyway.
As the saying goes,
Anyway.
try me.
Oh, I will. I'm a pyromancer. From Pyro Fire. Anyway,
I'm a
so
pyro
it brings
fox.
us back to the top of the round, which means that yeah, Alex, Milo,
Gonna
you're
pop
up.
back up.
Come on, Milo.
Doing. And I'm going to take aim because I can't use my ice knife anymore.
Okay.
The one. Oh, is there a bob in my way?
Let me see. I mean, there's a bob and a Fenton right in front of you. So there's a bob. No, let's see. There's a bob and a Fenton here. There's a bunch of bobs at the top and undead bobs. There's a load of bobs around the poop deck itself, and there's a few guys. I mean, there's a few guys around here.
If I pop up, can I go into stealth because there's a bob in the way? Because he is a size bigger than me?
Just ride Fenton.
Ride Fenton.
Ride me.
I think we worked out that you were too big to ride Fenton.
Oh yeah, you were, weren't you?
It wasn't quite big enough.
There are plenty of people now upon deck who are friendly, who are a size bigger than you, yes. So
I can pop up and immediately stealth. I'm going to do that.
okay, I'll put you on deck. Are you going anywhere specific? Do you want to roll stealth for me as well?
Stealth is 21.
Okay. Were you going anywhere specific?
Can I then use... I've still got an attack turn, right?
Yeah.
So if I poke my bow around the bob in front of me to shoot the guy in front, or is he in physical combat range?
I mean, you can just hop up next to one of the ladders and just shoot into this guy here if you want.
Yep, that's what I want to do.
So I'll put you here. Okay, so I've put you on the lower. Where did I put you? I'll put you there. So you can shoot out or whatever.
Cool. Okay, so the one that I've already been attacking with the ice blast,
Yeah.
I'll shoot him.
Okay, you shoot. You rolled hit.
14.
Yeah, 14 hits.
Cool. And what happens with sneak damage? It's plus d6, isn't it? Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to roll some damage for that? Oh, it's chum.
10 damage on the initial hit. Plus 3. 13 damage.
Okay, yeah. He goes down. He just goes down. We'll remove him from the board.
And that's all my actions done now, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, he takes an arrow and he falls over backwards and he's like, I am dead. Yes. So you're just standing on the deck?
Well, there's not much else I can do. I've used my movement
No, there really isn't.
and my stealth.
Yes.
And an attack. Yep, so I'm done.
Yeah. So you're done, so. Okay, cool. Which brings us to...
Chantelle?
Yeah, should be my turn.
It is. I was just looking through all of the peeps on the thing. So Chantelle.
The guy who's kind of standing diagonally behind Auricio, has he been hit yet?
Ariso.
Yeah, that's the guy.
When you say diagonally behind, you mean this side? Yeah.
No, the other side. Down, not on the poop deck. Down on the main deck.
By the
Yeah,
pillar.
him.
No, he has not been hit.
I am going to cast Dissonant Whispers on him.
Careless Whisper.
Yeah, something like that.
Right.
Dissonant Whisper, he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw of 13 or above, please.
No, 12.
Fantastic. So I'm going to cast that at second level.
Okay.
I mean, I can cast it at first level. Either way, he's not going to like me very much.
Okay.
If it hits, the target has to make a Wisdom saving throw, which he's done. He has to then take... Do you want me to cast it at first level? Because I should have really known what he was going to roll before I decided which level. So I'm quite happy to cast it at first level on him.
Let's just say for just to keep this going, you can cast it at second.
Okay, so I'm going to roll 4d6.
Okay.
Chantelle's ruining the game. She's too overpowered.
So he takes 17 points of psychic damage.
Banther is a witch. All right.
And is he still alive?
Oh yeah, yeah.
He has to move as far away from me as his speed allows. He is now frightened of me.
Okay, and he needs to do that this turn, like now, or on his turn.
On his turn.
Okay, fine. That's absolutely fine. Good. Well, thank you for that. That's absolutely brilliant.
I've been waiting to try that one out. It's a new one I've got. Don't you love it?
Dissonant Whispers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yes. Good.
You can just do that.
That's okay. That's fine.
Is the
Absolutely
joy
fine.
with spells when people fail the spell save DC at lower levels? It's quite fun, but you know.
Hit still
higher
taking
levels.
damage when he failed, by the way. He just takes half when he fails. That's one of my favourite spells because no matter what, the person takes damage.
Yeah. Good. Is there anything else you're doing, or are you just is that you?
Let me rifle through my collection of DMs.
I'll just do the thing.
No, that'll do, donkey.
Okay. So next up is going to be it is James.
Yep.
Nope.
I'm sure there was somebody before me. Did they die?
No. But they are going to do a thing.
I was going to say there was someone before me. So.
Yeah, there is. But he is
missing like a fool.
No. He's already gone. He's already done his thing.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I'm on that. It is your turn.
Is the fireball thrower still awake?
Yes.
Anvil to the face.
It's not looking too bad either.
16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Okay.
Don't spooge yourself, Pookie.
Nice for something to hit. It's like, yeah,
Well,
I
I mean-
7 points of damage for that one.
Okay.
Takes
So
7 points of radiant damage. Yeah, radiant damage.
Yep, that's okay.
Not force damage. Sorry, force.
That's fine. Got it. We got it.
And then yeah, he's gonna take a sacred flame to the face. DC 13 dex check, please.
DC 13 Dex. Where's my D6? D10, D20 even. D6. What? I rolled a D20.
13 on the 26. Please go on.
Yeah, I rolled a D20 and I'm like, D6? No, that genuinely is a D20. No, he fails that as well.
Yeah, he takes 8 points of damage. He takes 1 point of damage.
Oh, no.
Pew.
He actually looks better than he did last round as well. That's weird. Considering he didn't attack last round. Oh no, what could have possibly gone on? I don't know.
What's wrong with you? I told you he did.
So that's James. That's going to be the enemy captain. Doesn't do anything. That's going to be the enemy combatants. What are they doing? Well, one of them runs as fast as possible away from Chantelle, because that's exactly what they need to do. Yeah, there's not really too much that these guys are doing. One of the bobs is going to take a lot more damage, so I'll have them write down. Just talk amongst yourselves. Got it. The group has a little bit of a fight. One of the dudes runs further up the ship, and so he's running away. The enemy, the other crew, fights the bobs for a bit. Which brings us round to Bob. Ariso is gonna. No, doesn't. He misses. He swings with his hammer. You see him. You see the enemy captain step out of the way as Ariso brings down the hammer, and he just takes out a chunk of railing and smashes into the wood. There are splinters and things. Ariso doesn't seem to be too happy about all of this. Definitely seems to be quite upset. So good. Which brings us to what do we got here? So Reese has been. That brings us to Nick up in the crow's nest. So,
Yo.
what are you doing?
Old chum.
Banther and Fenton.
Banther and Fenton.
Banthen.
The old teeth dryer.
Banther.
It is the old teeth dryer.
So we've got the old bat map there. There we go. So angle it so I can get all of it in the thing.
Yeah.
there we go.
I want to board the other ship.
Okay. All right. Sure. How are you going to board the other ship?
I would like to go down the crow's nest.
You don't want to slide down the ropes to the edge of the boat.
You don't want to. You don't want to do a thing where you swing from one ship to the other using rope.
I don't think that's possible, is it? Because knowing me and my dice rolls, I'd probably be dead. So I think I'm just gonna take
the easy
It
way.
takes 20 points of fall damage.
Yeah.
I mean, okay,
Launch.
sure. You climb down. Are you using your attack and movement to climb all the way down?
Yes. I'll just use
Okay.
dash, I assume.
Okay. Yeah. I'll put you down at the next to the ladder then.
Athletics.
No, it's coming down. I made him roll on the way up. Funny enough.
Oh.
Going down's always better. Easier.
Yeah, and there's also like an overuse of
Going
stuff.
down is always
wanna,
better. Nick, 2020.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to force you guys to keep rolling on certain things. Fenton. So, Fenton is here next to one.
Literally the guy right next to him.
So he's going to go and attack the guy next to him. Okay. I'll take Fenton map and redraw him. The little F there. So yeah, Fenton literally saunters over. So I'll redraw Bob. To Chum. Oh yeah, Fenton moves over to the crew member next to him.
And attacks, I hope.
Okay.
So 12 to hit.
No, that does not.
Yeah, that's what I
Capture the
thought.
armor. Sorry.
No, that's alright.
So there's a little thing. Which brings us to Bosun.
Bosun Bob.
Doing much? No, Bosun on the other ship.
Oh, okay.
Which brings us back
Small
to
B then, not big B.
Lillian, who appears to be just kind of concentrating. That's cool. Right. Brings us to the top of the round. Give me a second.
Guys, don't kill him too quick. I've got something planned.
So at the top of the round, yeah, we're gonna say that so as Riso is fighting the enemy captain, you hear some words being exchanged, shouted at each other, and it appears the captain of the other ship is not too happy, but it's also not his go.
Ooh.
So we are going to start with Alex. So Milo.
I'll pop off at the same guy.
Okay, you pop off at the same guy. You are kind of in the middle.
Actually, no, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot him with a fireball.
Firebolt.
Bolt.
Bolt. Firebolt.
Alright, shoot me the fire bolt then.
Very different to a fireball.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know.
Yes, very different to a fireball. Now, roll to
18.
hit. 18 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah, you hit. Okay, that's the guy next to Fenton, and
No, it's the guy next to the pillar, wasn't it?
yes, that's the one Fenton's not fighting.
Yes.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure you weren't shooting at Nick's dog.
No.
Good.
No.
We want to be clear about this. No. He died doing the thing he loved. Being on fire.
His master taught him well.
Be on fire, doggy.
Alright. What's the damage?
6.
6 damage. Okay. Okay. Fine. Are you doing anything else?
Can I go behind the pillar and then enter stealth?
Can you go behind the pillar and enter stealth? You are kind of obvious. So the peeps on the poop deck. If you go behind the pillar, which is here,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to be seen by somebody.
Okay. I will still go behind the pillar so I can't be shot by that.
If you were to go between the bobs, you could go into stealth because then.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll move you between the bobs, so you can actually go back in stealth because you're only a little man.
That's another one.
Can you
Seriously?
be human rogue in order to stealth? But you'd have to stealth next to things that are bigger than you in combat, like giants.
Yeah.
That'd be
I got a 13 for stealth.
okay.
You can stealth anywhere, he just gets the halfling ability. That's what that is. It's not a rogue ability, it's a halfling ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, halfling this, I can hide behind anything one size bigger than me.
I'm
Yeah.
a +6 to
Right.
stealth.
Yeah, so
plus-
you could do that as well.
Got plus
you'd have
9, I just
to
rolled
find
a
You would
13.
have to be a
Cover you.
halfling in order to. Yeah.
Hide in the middle of someone combat,
Okay.
yeah.
In which case, that brings us to Chantelle. So, is there any sort of ass kind of magic bullshittery that you want to do to my NPCs at all? I don't know. Do you have any weird ass rules that you need to pull?
Cast dragon.
Yeah, I
That's
cast
later on.
I cast Metal Dragon, Double Dragon.
I'm going to.
Rock
Yeah.
out in a loop.
Rock out. Yeah.
I'm. The ones up on the poop deck. Which one's the Magey Poos again?
The one with the
Um,
anvil floating
on the very
above his
right.
head.
The one with the anvil floating above his head.
Oh yeah, you've got him covered really, though, haven't you? Because you'd have to move your spiritual weapon if I.
It's got 20-foot range.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers again.
Okay.
I'll cast it at first level this time.
All right.
She's so nice, isn't she?
So
No.
Wisdom save of 13 again.
Yep.
Passes it?
I mean, I hope so.
Definitely. So he doesn't have to run away screaming from me, but he will still have to take 3d6 psychic damage. So just let me roll that.
All right.
So that's 15. Let me check whether it's halved actually, because he's saved.
I think it is half because he saved.
That in a tool. That's a rolling
No,
pin.
it still takes the damage. It just doesn't have to run away from me. So he still takes
Big-
the full
big kick.
15 psychic. He just doesn't have to run away screaming.
All right. Sure.
On a failed save, it then takes 3d6 psychic damage, but it doesn't have to use its reaction to run.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. So that's gonna be. Sure. Fine.
And as a bonus action, I will cast Bardic Inspiration on.
Oh, please, tell me who you're going to cast Bardic Inspiration on.
Fenton.
The dog.
Yeah.
Good boy! He's a good boy! You're a good boy!
You whip out your lute and play a tune that only the dog can hear. In a register that only dogs could hear.
So now Nick Fenton has an additional d6 once on an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. Alright.
Dog
I
has
do six,
inspiration!
Uh, hold but. Okay.
He's the bestest of boys.
He's pretty cute.
These guys need to die quickly.
Not too quickly. Cough, 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 cough. I have a master plan.
Yeah, okay. So that guy goes, which means James, you're up.
Amble to the face!
Amble to the face. Alright.
23.
Is James still
23
in
to
melee
hit.
combat?
Like ranged melee, yeah. Alright.
What is it? D8, isn't it? D8.
Mm-hmm.
11 points of damage!
Woo!
Okay.
That mage has far too much health. We need to kill it.
He hasn't actually been doing anything in between rounds.
Casting like protection on himself or something.
Or just healing like a mad.
Oh, he's like Metapod. Harden.
He is, he's like, harden.
Yeah, literally soaking all the damage because that's all he can do.
That's it. He's getting a hideous laughter next round.
How far is he away from me, did you say?
Around 30 feet.
I can't make it in my movement speed.
Oh no!
Okay.
If you're going over
Yeah,
the ladders, you would. Yeah, it's a lot longer than that because you'd have to go up the other side of the boat.
Right, I'll move 25 feet across there then.
Okay.
And then
because
I'll-
you were quite far back as well.
Yes.
So I'll move you onto the boat. You're kind of now where the mast is.
Okay,
on the other
and
side.
DC 13 dex check.
On the dude.
Yep.
Let me find the right dice.
That'll be a 20.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Makes it by 1.
Oh, he wasn't baned either, was he? That's disappointing.
No, he wasn't. The other guys were. So if that's you,
That's me.
that's you. Yeah. Okay. So it comes round to so map as it currently is, which is looking a bit on the messy side. I do apologise. But it comes around to the captain of the other vessel, the Prunella, who yells out that he yields. He just yield and just drops his weapon and just kneels in front of Ariso. And as he does that, the rest of the crew see him and they follow suit. They kneel and lower their weapons, seeing that they probably can't win this, and there might in fact be a lot more bobs still on the boat.
Lucky Nick.
So yeah,
Lucky!
unless you want to just go and coup de grace everyone, although I would
No.
change your
Fenton
change your
takes
alignment
another
with that.
cheeky bite. Just
No.
nom.
As
Does
you
Fenton have an alignment?
Phantom will have an alignment. Probably it's probably a good alignment, unless
Good or neutral?
yeah. So the map as it is. So the guy is up on the deck. The bosun, the let's just mage, or even sorcerer, and the captain of the other vessel.
Is it called
Mhm.
Jaina Paramore?
Of the other vessel?
Yeah, the mage.
No,
Fenton's unaligned, by the way.
unaligned.
Yeah.
So just true neutral. Fair enough. Yeah. So they you see them yield. Everyone down. There seems to be some commotion on the actual
Ocean.
poop deck itself. Commotion on the ocean. The
Episode
caster.
title right there.
Motion on the ocean.
Commotion
Yeah, the
on
caster
the
does
ocean.
not seem happy at all by any of this, and he's shouting at the other captain.
If he goes to do anything, the anvil's going to smack him.
Brunnar,
It's still above his head.
Brunnar is he's yelling at the other captain, whose name apparently is Brunnar, and the other captain's like, no, come down.
Oh, he's
yeah.
waiting for it to come down, is he? All right.
No, he's trying to get the sorcerer to calm the F down. Yeah, he seems super upset and just yells out. Yeah, no, he's going on his own volition. Yells out, just screams necromancer at Lillian. Throws a fireball at her as well.
Okay, he's going to die.
Can I use a reaction?
You can try.
I was hoping to. I mean, is he going to have to roll to hit Lillian?
No.
Okay. I was going to use cutting
Doesn't matter.
words, which is a reactions, but it doesn't matter then.
I mean, you can absolutely try, but considering what's about
It just
to
means
happen,
it just means he would take a -6 to whatever he's doing.
I mean, you can. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not going to affect it though.
Then I won't. It's fine.
So what does Lillian take? Okay. Yeah, so this guy just screams at her for being a necromancer.
Is his name Medivh?
Yeah. The deck around Lillian explodes. Just in fire. Unfortunately, fortunately, there's no one actually near Lillian at all. She was concentrating. As she gets hit, the two bobs that were brought back from the dead, they drop. Lifeless.
Failed concentration.
And Lillian too is down. So I'll just put put a little L there. The circle around it.
Can I heal her?
Oh, I put it in the wrong chat.
Okay, so Lillian is now down. She gets hit by the fireball. And it appears the sorcerer is very, very upset. And
He's about to be very, very dead.
everyone on the other boat has. It's quiet. It's so quiet. All you
Apart
can
from
hear.
Dong!
All
As
you
the
can.
anvil smashes him in the face.
All right. I mean,
17 to hit, I already rolled.
Oh, okay. So yeah, 17 absolutely hit.
And I'm walking around as this is doing that as well.
Okay.
Another 11 points of damage. Roll's good when I don't want it to be.
11 points of damage.
Yeah.
That actually... Hang on a sec. Yeah, because he didn't heal last time. So... Yeah. He just goes down as you hit him with that anvil. He was
Is
kind
Lillian alive?
of... Lillian is just in the middle of a blackened area of deck. She's down.
How far is she from me?
That's alright, I can get to her.
She's
In a straight line, not
okay.
walking as in straight line.
Straight line. I mean,
Yeah.
you're
60
essentially
foot?
you're now out of combat,
Alright,
unless
I'll get over
you want
now.
to fight on the sorcerer.
I'm tempted to throw the sorcerer
the
overboard.
sorcerer's. You just
Is he
hit.
dead or unconscious?
Well, he's going to be unconscious. You didn't do enough to straight up kill him.
Him again!
Right, I'm going to go over to him, cast Spare the Dying, so he won't die on me. I'm going to tell everybody within range not to touch him, and then I'm going to go and heal Lillian.
If you want to stay there, I can heal Lillian. I'm close. I can drop a healing word on her.
Now I'm going to tie this asshole to a thing, throw him overboard.
Oh, sorry. What's your alignment?
I'm
Which
going
one?
to heal...
The proper one or my my written
My
one?
brain? My character sheet.
I'm going to heal Lillian in the meantime.
That's why I've got to Spare the
you
Dying
go
on him. I'm not having
over-
choking on his own blood.
Okay, you go over to Lillian, and what are you doing to her?
I'm going to cast healing word on her.
Okay, you cast healing word. It has no effect.
Shit it. Okay, that's fair enough.
Okay,
I'll go over there and cast Spare the Dying then.
on Lillian.
Yeah.
Okay, you go over to Lillian, and you cast Spare the Dying.
Yeah.
Mark it off.
It's a cantrip.
Has no effect.
She's already dead. She's a mouse in a cloak with a cat and a boat.
Yeah, maybe we should check her for...
Patoot boat.
Can I check her for a pulse?
You can check her for a pulse. Roll medicine.
Yeah, okay, will do if you want me to.
Yeah, I want you to.
I rolled a 24 for medicine.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20. So I've got
Alright.
25.
You check her for a pulse. There's no pulse.
Who died?
As you are checking her over, Ariso comes over with Bosun Bob. Literally just, you hear the footsteps. You feel the footsteps as he runs over and he pushes you guys out of the way. And you see him just pulling back her clothes. She's wearing, underneath a jacket, a shirt, obviously bustier. And these guys are very, very careful about undoing a few latches, but not revealing too much. Under her clothes is a pendant with a peacock feather, and it is split in two. He yells for he yells for one of the other Bobs. Just calls out, and there's some scrambling on deck, and they run to the back of the boat to where the captain's quarters are, and moments later return, knee slide across the deck, and hand them a small black wooden box, which they open up. Inside it is a long, very thin dagger, and Bosun Bob takes the dagger out, and they're kind of looking over her, 3 fingers down on her chest. You gotta get in her heart. You gotta in her heart, lad. You know where the heart is. And he's looking Bosun Bob in the eyes, Ariso is, and say, Kavanaugh, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can get it in her heart. So, give it here, lad. Unless any of you want to.
Well, I did roll a natural 20 for medicine.
Can I do it?
Does that...
Get
Do you wanna-
Fenton to do it?
Do you want to interject? Do you want to?
No, if the captain thinks he knows.
Well, okay. This is like right at heart. The captain is not looking.
I rolled a 19 for medicine, so I could point it out.
You're doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you.
If I had prestidigitation, I would prestidigitate a little mark on it, but I haven't got that or a marker pen. I don't have either, so I'm literally just going to be pointing. It's like, it's here.
It's here. There is blackened wood around you. You could take a splinter of blackened wood and literally just use it like charcoal and draw a little spot on her chest. Yeah. Okay. You do that. You draw a little spot on her chest. You go full Pulp Fiction, and Ariso lines up the dagger where her heart is. 3, 2. Better see if he.
Mrs.
One.
stabs me.
He brings the dagger down both hands and just slams it into her chest, and it goes through skin, bone, straight into heart. And everyone just stands back and just watches. Nothing happens, but there is a little scroll in the box, and he goes and double checks it, reads it, and puts it back in the box, closes it, and then tucks the box into his jacket. Yeah, Lillian is down and remains down. Hey, that's fun. As
What?
is
The hell?
as is the sorcerer on the other ship. Well,
Dead.
he's not, but he's unconscious. However, we are going to leave it there because this has been a ridiculously long session.
2.5
I'm
hours.
not looking forward to editing this, so yeah, we're going to leave it there for the time being. If you like this, definitely leave a little like, leave a subscribe, and if you do subscribe, click the little bell because that'll give you notifications when videos go live. And I'll tell you what, we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Cheers and goodbye.
Bye.
James, cheer up. James, smile. James! Smile. There
What?
we go. There's a smile.
But he's
Yeah.
a big, strong cleric, and he wasn't able to save the little tiny clippy cloppy, and now he's sulking.
No, he's going to go and get an
Nick-
alignment
Nick
change
didn't
next
get
week.
to use his ultimate plan.
You could have. I mean, he was bouncing around, almost being dead for most of that. He just kept healing through it, waiting for a turn. I wasn't expecting you to drop an anvil on his head. I'm going to be honest. Otherwise, he would have been able to do a lot more quickly.
Boing da
Um,
boing da boing da boing da boing.
But hey, that's what happens when you've got a party of complete knobbers with their special skills, spells, and
Dirty knobbers, innit?
dirty knobbers.
I have
You
really
like our
boring
spells.
spells.
Oh,
I
you-
like
I
spells.
quite like the ice dagger.
I mean, you did hold the sorcerer right up until the end. Basically, took
Yeah,
him
but
out
if
of
I
the
was
action.
if I was a different thing of cleric, I would have different spells like hold person and stuff like that. I
Oh,
can
yeah.
either spellcast or I can attack.
Or Ring of the Ram and just punt him off the boat.
I wanted to.
Shame I ain't got
Just
counter
out
spell
of
yet.
curiosity,
Mm-hmm.
if I withhold my action, right?
If you hold your action, not withhold.
Yeah, if I hold my action,
Mm.
and then something like Magey Boy casting Fire Death at Lillian, would I be able to use Mage Hand to stop it?
No.
No.
If you hold your action and say
You have to
yeah.
put a thing with it saying I hold.
you
my
have to say I hold
to
my
happen.
action. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait for him to do something, and when he does something, then I'm gonna do it.
So I have to specify. But could Mage
Yeah.
Hand potentially stop that?
No, not a fireball.
Okay.
The only thing that could stop it would be counter spell.
Counter spell.